Alright guys, I wanted to talk to you about the next series of videos. It's going to be a three-part video. First one is more of a how-to instructional from Mick Thomas, from Lunkers Guide Service. He's been guiding for a very long time. He's actually the one that created these rubber balls that you see everybody using for steelhead now. I'll have his link below so that you can check it out, and hopefully you'll book with Mick. Like I said, he covers Klamath River, Smith River, Chetco, and Southern Oregon, a bunch of different rivers. So you just pretty much ask him what's going where, and he'll take you out there. And if he's too busy, you can hook up with somebody else. But this video is definitely a must watch if you haven't done it before. This is my first trip out doing steelhead on a drift boat fishing, so I had a lot to learn, and Mick was very patient with me and coached me through it, and I was ended up to hook up these fish you'll see in the picture right here.
What pound test?
I use 10.
10.
I've always just used 310. You go down in the clear water and all this crap, and it'll make no difference.
I always go heavier too than all my friends because I'm like, I want to make sure I get that fish when I get that one.
Exactly. You want to, because when you go to the lighter line, I mean, you got to go light-handed, boy.
Yeah. And that's not me.
In the excitement of the battle, that don't happen.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Just setting the hook sometimes I'm like, it's just a reaction. And I set the hook way too hard. Lost many fish doing that.
I just like it when you hook them, they're kind of there, you know.
Fish in different spots than you would for salmon?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you fish the shallow water, steelhead, the deep water, salmon. The ball never hangs, ever.
Oh, okay.
You hit it one time, doesn't come loose, you give it some slack, and you let the current do the work for you so it can float that hook back out. You guys, the mindset is our weight's hung up.
Right.
That's just automatic thinking. I understand that. But when I designed the balls, it was for a reason, so I wouldn't hang up. That hook is going to grab. Now that's your fault, because you threw way back up there when we were down here.
Uh-huh.
When you throw side drifting, you're no longer bank fishing.
Okay.
Straight across from 90 degrees from the angle of this boat.
Okay.
Because what you're doing here is you're throwing that way back up there, and then you're trying to pick up your slack, pick up your slack, pick up your slack. You want to go straight across, so that thing's fishing out there where I can help keep it tight for you, so all this doesn't get stuck. As you can see, it's coming out, it's deep,
right.
Shallow, shallow. So anytime you're trying to bring slack up the hill, you already know what's going to happen.
Gotcha.
You're pretty much dredging.
Yeah, right.
And we don't want to dredge.
Yeah, no. All
you
right.
can go down and lose no hooks, or you can go down and lose 50 hooks.
Okay.
I prefer to lose none.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather be fishing than wasting time.
You'd be fishing instead of wishing you were fishing.
Yeah. That's like when I go surf fish, I pre-tie everything. I'm like, I got quick change, sliding sinkers and everything, and all these other guys, I got like 4 fish before they even start going.
Right. But the thing is when you're drift boat fishing, you got to get out of the bank fishing habit.
Right.
Because they don't work together. Not unless this boat is stationary and on anchor, where then you become a fixed object, and then you have to make adjustments to get it down, to start fishing, okay, flip it over there straight across. And that way you just always, this here, you take up the slack, it falls, that's it. Then I can help keep it tight for you so you can start feeling your drifts, and it's pretty slow, it's pretty deep. But I can see it out there at that angle, and you will feel it better because your bite's going to telegraph. And if you really visually think about where you hooked almost all your fish,
It's at the tail end.
It's quarter downstream away from you, because that thing is swung and starting to tighten up, and from here to here, you might have already missed 3 bites that you're never ever going to feel, just because of the slack that's in your line. And I'll guarantee you, we got slack.
Right.
Once that thing's quartered, that's where a fly fisherman gets all his strikes, is downstream of where he throws his line. It's basically the same thing with us.
Right.
Because once our line starts coming tight, then we start feeling it. Oh, I've got one.
Okay.
Okay, reel it. So it's just a couple things that are pretty much common in any kind of fishing you do, and people don't even, it doesn't register.
Right.
It registers with me because I do this shit every day.
Yeah.
I watch all the dumbass moves that people make, and it's like, you ever catch a fish? Well, no, that's why I'm with you. I'm going, well, throw that shit out the window because you ain't catching one today either. I'll show you how easy this is.
Right.
And if you guys would just do 2 things. Cast, move the bill, pick up the little slack, hold that 45-degree angle forward. Now you watch the rod tip. See how it's ticking?
Mm-hmm.
Now I can take this line all day by myself without you guys in this boat, probably outfish 10 of you in the front of the boat. And it's only because I'm trying to help keep this thing controlled and tight for you to feel. I see how it's kind of pumping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's because it's off the bottom a little bit. So I just move forward for you.
Okay.
Get it back down. And you let that thing fish without playing with it. The more you play with it, the more you're going to be hung up. The more you're going to be out of your grip. You come to the inside too much. So once it hits the water, you just take up a little slack, and then let me help do the rest for you.
Okay.
I'll take the work out of it. There's times that I know you're going, oh shit, I got slack in my line. Well, that's because I'm pushing, because I know it's going to fall off, and then I pull out, and it tightens right back up.
Gotcha.
And you guys are like this.
Yeah.
Okay, the ball's off the bottom now. You guys just screwed up my whole program.
Right.
So now I got slack, and I got more slack, and my hook's coming back towards me, and that's not where I want it. So, truthfully, you just wasted your time and mine.
Sure. All right.
And
Yeah.
I tell everybody, when we become one, we become invincible.
Well, just correct me as I'm going. So.
Well, I just, like I said, there's only like 2 things that's important.
Yeah.
Basically, a cast and let the son of a bitch fish.
Okay. I'm so used to, like you said, bank with a weight that
I
you
can
just like
see that.
pull.
Good
pull,
bank
pull.
fishermen, I hate them because they're the worst boat fishermen. I tell them all the time. And I'm not bashful.
Yeah. No, I'm here to
I
learn
like
too.
to
bro.
help people learn
Sure.
because they can take this shit to the bank and they can do a hell of a lot better on their own without me.
Yeah. So is this something, the ball, you could use while you're bank fishing, or is
Hell
it?
yes.
Yeah.
These freaking things, the weighted ones, you know, the smaller ones, the bigger ones, they all got applications like anything else.
Right.
The small one sinks faster in the faster water, even though it's lighter weight, 3/4 or half. This is 1 ounce. 1 ounce is the one that pushes in the least amount of water. So when you got real slow, soft water,
Right.
this will grab more water and push easier. Where the smaller one will go down and lay down because it sinks faster.
Right.
It's less surface
Area or
grab.
whatever. Yeah. All
And
right.
so it's a reverse
Right.
of what most of our weights are. The bigger the weight, the heavier the weight, the faster it sinks. Well, in this case, the larger the weight, the more buoyant. Now that's unweighted. These are weighted. You got a little piece of
Lead in there. Yeah.
and then they really don't. Now this one in here, it'd just be sitting on the bottom.
Right. The water's not flowing fast enough.
Yeah. So, and the small ones, now the half ounce, in some of those smaller rivers, they fish unreal, especially weighted. Boy, you can get some drift from the bank. I use them when I fish in some of these smaller rivers that I go and play on, and good God, they're just unbelievable how they fish. Where the big one will push faster, you know, you want to slow it down. Sometimes you need to slow that presentation down so they have a chance to snap at it. If you're just whipping everything right by them, they don't have enough reaction time, so you slow it down a little bit, and then they have more of a chance to grab when it's coming by them. So, that's where you pop it.
Okay.
It's soft, and then that thing will help that ball go beyond that hook, and then it'll usually pull it off. I think it's free now, reeled up.
There it goes. Yep.
And you can usually feel it, you know, kind of release itself. But you can't pull tight, because all you're doing is pulling the hook in, lodging it harder and harder and harder. And like, we're so used to hitting it when it hangs.
Yeah.
It's okay to hit it to see if it pops right loose, but if it don't, then stop. That reeling shit, all you're doing is keeping it the tension
Tight.
on it.
Yeah.
You want zero tension so that ball can go beyond it and pull it back off for you, and then. And for me, when you hang up and it pops loose, you don't reel that son of a bitch in and look at it and chug it. You fish it like it's a brand new bait. Because I couldn't tell you how many hang-ups I've had in my lifetime, and one bounce later, the biggest fish of the year. But people want to look at their shit.
Yeah.
It's like, leave the shit alone. I don't care if you don't have nothing on there. You just waste a perfectly good drift, especially where you start getting into where the fish are at. Of course, you may not know that sitting in the front of that boat, but I do. I'm like, no, leave it. And then boom.
Yeah.
You know, but the mindset is, oh, I got to check my shit. Well, I don't give a shit if you have nothing on there. I don't want to blow a good drift when because once you pull it loose, it'll go right back to fishing.
Yeah.
And normally, you don't disturb it unless you really have to, you know, winch on it to really get it loose or something.
Yeah.
But even at that, I still leave it.
Well, you make a boat fisherman out of me by the end of the day.
Well, one thing you got going that most of them don't is you can cast.
Used to
fucking idiots, I can't even get them out of the boat. All these different waters, it's a different bite. And I like the fast water bites because it's usually like a snag, because they stop it.
Right.
If they open their mouth, and that thing's moving at a pretty good pace, so usually it'll be like a rock.
Yeah.
And that's the first thing that, oh God, I'm hung up again. Bullshit!
Well, that was
Okay.
exactly what happened to Matt's when he caught his salmon.
That's the mindset of people,
Yeah.
and it doesn't work. There's only two things in here, rocks and fish.
Yeah.
Treat them like fish until you prove it.
Yeah.
I've had too many rocks swim off. And any time that it's a take like that in heavier waters, usually it's the biggest fish of the year, because that's where them big boys lay. In water that most people, a lot of times, will just blow through it, going, oh shit, that fish is good. And they're just the powerhouses, you know. They hang up in water that's real shallow water, like on these breaks here. They'll get in that shit there. I blew up a couple of them in there this year, so a couple dandies, man. But they'll lay in that, you know, water that a lot of people overlook and don't think it's going to be productive. Okay, get ready? Stop. Nice and easy there. Stand up, get the rod down in the water. Hold it.
Oh, he came off.
Pretty good pull on there.
That's a nice fish.
See how it gets soft like a rock?
Yeah, no, I felt it. I mean, I knew the difference that time before. Oh, got my blood going.
You see how relaxed he is, how he's just holding it. What you want to do is just get it down in the water real quick. And the reason for it, you don't want them splashing all over out there, crashing and moving all the other fish. You can sit here and catch 20 if you do this right.
Okay.
And that's what we're trying to do. You don't want to make a big commotion. You just stand up, roll the rod over, hold the pressure, and what that fish will do with that cupped line is just start moving right to you. And then we get him over here away from those other fish. So that's 3 fish hooked right there in 5 minutes. When you find them, you don't want to fuck it up.
Right.
When you find them, you want to have fun. And this is where you'll learn, especially like people in my boat that I fish all the time. You swing, there he is, and you want to hold. Get that fucking rod down and relax. Then we just slide over, and then you get to play with it. Have fun. If you just want one and go, you can.
Yeah, I'm just.
The one and done shit, like most of these guys do, and they'll be blowed out of here because you pick that rod up, and he's going to use all that current down, and we're gone. But if this is the only 200 fish in the river today, we want to get 199 of them.
Yeah.
That's how I fish.
Sure. It's just getting used to.
So you got to just slow down. Once you swing good like that, you notice how I broke water out there instantly. And you want to keep nice and relaxed. So, because in this shit and water here,
especially so clear,
idiots out there waiting out. The one thing you have to remember, though, the barbless hooks.
Yeah. Keep the tension on.
No.
No? Oh,
Slack is your friend. You fuckers pull too hard, and that fish shakes his head twice, and the hook goes.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye.
I always thought you needed to put more pressure on to keep it
You
going.
open the bail and let it go.
Okay.
And the reason for it is this. That's the only way I can explain to you guys that it sometimes will register. Now, we should not have lost that fish for the simple reason, and I've seen it shake and just come off too much. But anytime you get a good hook set, and it's in that bone, relaxed, it can never come off, ever. But remember what I said, when you raise and that thing's, and you got to feel that head shake. When that thing, usually what I do is strip a couple pulls of line real quick so it'll drop down. Remember, nice, gentle.
So if he wants to run down, should I? Well, I don't want to free spool it, but.
Yeah, but with slack line, that thing will never come off. But when you pull against that fish with a little bit of pressure, he wins because you just now disturbed him, and he's going to start shaking and rolling, and he's going to roll this hook because it's a pivoting point.
Right.
Gone.
Yeah.
Women and children never lose these fish, ever. Because they can't pull on them. Don't have enough power.
Yeah.
They can't even hold the rod up most of the time. You see how he's playing that thing real gentle, relaxed?
Uh-huh.
That's what you have to do. And you always want to turn your rod the opposite way of the current you're fishing. And all that does is that current catches that line in that horseshoe, and it brings the fish to you on this side. It turns them. I've taken 20 pounders off of here, dude, The guy holds the rod up. You gotta bury the rod in the fucking water. And that's the only way you'll get that current to help you to turn that fish. Because up here, there's a straight run on you.
Yeah.
Away. There's nothing to turn that fish. He owns you. But once you get the rod down and you get that pressure, then the current will grab the line and slide him right across.
No, that makes sense.
So that's one thing I tell people. You go fishing with me on the bank, I can land one of these things in 30 fucking seconds. Oh, fucking bend that rod down in the water. Just load it. That thing will be he'll be right on my side of the fucking creek in about 2 seconds flat, and I'll drag that bitch right up there and show him who's in charge. But guys that high stick with these hooks, then the fish has the leverage, and that's why I say that's that bye-bye thing.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense once it's explained to you.
You know, and this is the only way I can explain it.
Yeah.
You swung perfect. Boom. Fish on.
Yeah.
In 37 years, I've never seen a fish reach up and unhook that hook with his tail with slack line. But I've seen all of you guys come and go and go. Too tight is broken.
Gotcha.
And that's the key.
So you let the water do it more than, see, I was trying to pull him this way.
And you don't pull, you hold. All you do is load that rod at an angle, and all of a sudden that fucking rod tip's gonna just come right on up because it's gonna go boom.
Okay.
And it's just a few good things, like I say. If you'll take them and use them, which you will, I get a lot of phone calls. Man, Mick, I landed one from the bank because I put the rod in the water. I opened the bail. I turned him loose. I'm like, yeah. And I fought you all fucking day to do that. Look at that loose.
It's not bad. It's about the size I think what I saw anyways. That's too bad. It's about about 3-pounder?
Yeah, that's a small one. That ain't the one you lost.
No.
No.
Don't tell me that, Nick.
That one there was 10 plus.
Oh no.
But we'll get another one. You got it, and this fishing, like I told people, you know, do it right. You only have to do it right once, and you're the hero.
Yeah.
Ready to go, Dan? Do it wrong all the time? There's the outcome.
Yeah.
Right here, nothing.
Oh
Set
man.
the hook good. Hold it the opposite way, nice and gentle. And get the fucking hand off the reel. Everybody wants a reel so fucking fast, and it's like, no.
Yeah, I'm used to trout fishing where I can just horse them in and.
Oh, we all are. That's what we've done all our life. I done the same fucking thing. Do you know how many of these motherfuckers that kicked my ass up here off the bank? I learned, dude.
Yeah.
And when I apply it to this boat, this shit is easy. But got to slow down. That's where it gets you in trouble. When you gotta hurry it and do it fast and furious and like I said, make your one perfect good cast and the results will show. Make 100 bad casts and those results will show. Alright, fire that thing over there.